Revenge films.
My name is Karen, and I'm an ordinary person who works at a company. I recently got my own apartment, but since I wasn't accustomed to cooking for myself, I wasn't eating well, and that caused me to catch a cold. If I still lived at home with my parents, my mom would probably bring me some warm soup to my bedroom and take good care of me. I miss living with my parents. I called my mom to let her know that I was in bed sick. Hey, Mom, I got a cold and I can't get out of bed.
I bet you've been eating a lot of junk food since you started living on your own.
How did you know? All that junk food gave me a stomachache and I think that I have a fever.
I think you should go see a doctor and have some cold medicine prescribed.
Okay, I will. I hated going to the hospital, but I knew that my mother was right. If I wanted to get better, I needed to go see a doctor. I rarely go see a doctor, so I wasn't sure which hospital was the best one to go to. I searched for some nearby hospitals online and found one that accepted online reservations. Online reservations make things so easy. I got dressed and made my way to the hospital. The hospital was a private clinic which seemed to be new. I went inside and saw that many people were sitting in the waiting room. I was glad that I had already made a reservation. Hopefully, the wait shouldn't be too long. After a short time, a nurse called out my name and asked me to go into the examination room. As I got up and made my way to the examination room, someone pulled on my hair hard from behind me. Since I didn't expect for anything like that to happen, I fell onto the floor backwards. I had no idea what had happened to me. I looked around to see the face of the person who had pulled my hair. I saw that there was an old man standing behind me with a stern expression. I had no idea why this man was so angry with me and realized that he was the one that had pulled on my hair.
Can't you see that I was waiting here before you? Where are your manners? Wait your turn!
Actually, I reserved a spot online and the nurse just called my name. I'm not cutting lines.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I was here first, and my turn should come before yours.
I tried to explain what it meant to have an online reservation, but the man was stubborn and he didn't listen to me or calm down. Because he was making so much noise, the other patients at the clinic looked very uncomfortable. For some reason, the man was furious with me and he continued to yell.
You should follow the rules like everyone else. You have no right to be treated here if you can't wait your turn. Get out of here if you can't do that.
Could you please lower your voice? This is the hospital and we need you to be quiet.
You be quiet! This is between me and this woman. Leave us alone. If you're going to get involved, I'd like for you to ask this woman to leave. She has no manners!
As she just mentioned, she has a reservation and we just asked her to go to the examination room. She didn't break any rules. That's right. I have a reservation and I'm not breaking any rules.
Shut up! I don't want to hear your excuses!
The man's yelling frightened a child that was also in the waiting room and she began to cry out of fear. Mommy, I'm scared!
It's okay, sweetie.
I took a look at the little girl and saw that she was very pale. She must be pretty sick. I felt bad for her and decided to let her go before me. I told the child's mother that they could go see the doctor using my online reservation. But when the old man heard this, he was livid.
Not only did you not wait your turn like everyone else, but now you're letting other patients do the same? What is the matter with you? This is unforgivable!
The man was being ridiculous, but I was eager to get him to leave the hospital ASAP, so I decided to give him my spot. I told the man that he could use my spot to go see the doctor, but then the other patients started voicing their discontent.
I also have an online reservation, but does this mean that I have to wait some more? This isn't fair and makes the online reservation useless in my opinion.
Haven't you heard of an online reservation before? It's common nowadays.
You should listen to what everyone is telling you and realize that you're the only one being unreasonable here.
You're the one with no manners who can't follow rules. If anything, you're the one that should leave the clinic. Now that everyone was upset with him, the old man stopped yelling and became very quiet. But now all the other patients were irritated and the nurses working at the clinic had to calm everyone down. Just when I thought that this undesirable situation had passed, the old man started yelling again.
I can't believe that you would all bully me like this! You shouldn't take advantage of me because of my old age! What is the matter with this hospital? If I don't get the respect that I deserve, I'm going to call the police!
We were all speechless at the man's idiotic words, but then the doctor came out into the waiting room.
May I ask the next patient to come into the examination room, please?
Could you please take a look at this young girl first? She seemed to be very sick.
Thank you for offering your spot to her. Yes, I will take a look at her right away.
Thank you so much for your kindness. It's not a problem. As the girl and her mother made their way to the examination room, the old man pulled on my hair again. Ouch!
Why do you get to decide who gets to see the doctor? It was my turn! I've been waiting for a long time, you know!
But then the other patients stopped the old man from making a scene again. The girl was scared and she started crying again. Could you please stop harassing everyone? As soon as I said this, a man in a striped suit came up to us and handed us his business card.
I'm a lawyer, and I can help with the situation as needed.
His business card showed that he was indeed a lawyer and worked at a law firm nearby.
I don't need a lawyer. Do you realize that you're committing business interference? The hospital has the right to sue you if they wanted you. Sue me? This must be a joke. I was merely pointing out that this woman isn't following the rules of society as one should. This is no joke. Blaming someone based on reasons that aren't valid is considered a crime. Do you realize that you've stopped the operations of this clinic because of your unreasonable claims?
Now that a lawyer was involved, the man couldn't say anything to defend himself. He sat back down and waited for his turn quietly. But all the other patients knew what he had done and they gave him unfriendly stares. After a while, the man couldn't take the stares anymore and ended up leaving the clinic. We then heard a shrill scream from outside the clinic. When I rushed outside to see what had happened, I saw that the old man had tripped on his cane and hurt himself. Are you all right? The old man was okay, but he had thrown out his back and was in a lot of pain.
Do you need some help standing up? You'll need to get an orthopedic clinic for your injury.
Should we call an ambulance? Everyone was concerned and very cooperative now that the old man had been hurt. Touched by everyone's kindness, the old man was no longer angry and thanked everyone.
Thank you for helping me. I apologize for my rude behavior earlier.
We need to get you to another hospital.
Yes, thank you. And I'm sorry for picking a fight with you. Once I become irritated about something, it's difficult for me to hold back my anger. It seems that my old age has made me very stubborn. I hope that you'll accept my apology.
Yes, I will. The old man was taken to another hospital by ambulance. His injury was a minor one, and he would be as good as new after some rest. After the old man left the clinic, I got the doctor to see me and prescribe me some medicine. It turned out that I had some stomach inflammation. I guess it was all the junk food that I ate. The doctor and nurses thanked me for giving up my spot to the little girl. They told me that they would explain the rules of online reservations to clients who were not aware of the system so that a misunderstanding like the one today wouldn't happen anymore. As I got back to the waiting room, the mother and child were done paying and about to leave the clinic. Thank you for giving up your spot for my daughter. She feels much better now. I was very concerned because she had such a high fever, so I was relieved when the doctor was able to treat her quickly. I'm glad to be of help.
Thank you so much!
You're very welcome.
I hope that your head doesn't hurt after that grumpy old man pulled your hair.
I'm fine, and the man apologized to me, so I forgive him.
Oh, I'm glad!
Yes, all is good now. I was happy to see the little girl smiling again. She then gave me something from her pocket. Some candy?
Yes, this is for you!
Oh wow, thank you. Thank you for your kindness. I'm glad that your daughter is feeling better. I was pleased with myself for doing something nice, and as I made my way home, my stomach was feeling okay. This incident was a small happening in my life, but it left a big impact on me. I was shocked and scared when that old man pulled my hair from behind me. In the end, he felt bad and apologized to me. I know that what he did was terrible and immature, but I decided to forgive him. I hope that the man regrets what he did and won't repeat the same mistake.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.